Today I will talk about Xixiang Village. It is a frog village in Yangwan Village in Dongshan Town, and it is a typical transformation of land economy to tourism economy. And here are some backgrounds. For the Xixiang Village, the location is near Taihu Lake, and it is in the Dongshan Town. And the farmers in the village in the past were growing rice and tea trees, and along with fishing. So the average total income is very low for each person. And for the population in the Yangwan village, which is near Xixiang, there are 50,000 households and 50,000 population. And however, in the Xixiang village, there are 68 households and 200 population. So the aging population in the Xixiang village is very serious. This is because there are large out-migration from the village. Many young people leave the village and go to the Suzhou city in order to make more money. And the main income in the Xixiang village in the past were from primary industry such as agriculture, and farmers have very low income, and the total income in the Xixiang village were below the Dongshan town. So before the development, there are some problems. Firstly, there are aging population in the Xixiang village, since many young people leave the village in order to make more money and find jobs. And also, there are low level of economic growth because people in the village make money by agriculture. And what's more, the infrastructure is incomplete. There are lack of schools and hospitals. People need to go to the Dongshan town to see doctors or go to school. So there are some ways to solve the problems in the Xixiang village. For the government, they built the Huantaihu Road to connect the freeway in Suzhou City, and the transportation is more convenient. And for the local community in Yangwan Village, they studied the surrounding environment in the Xixiang village and built corporations in order to raise some money. And also, they invite business company in culture and creativity industries, which name is Yuhe Wenchuang, to find some plans to change the economic structure of the Xixiang village. So the business company came to Xixiang village and do the research about the surrounding environment. They built a brand effect of frog, since the Xixiang village is a habitat of the conservation species of frog. So the company tried to build the brand effect of frog and attract the tourism in order to raise the average GDP in the Xixiang village. And they changed the buildings into homestay and paint the wall in order to make the village more beautiful and clean. So the development is very successful. The average GDP in Xixiang village has risen a lot, and it becomes the highest in the Dongshan town. And there are some impacts for the development. Here are positive and negative impacts. For the positive, it's changing structure of aging population. Many young people come back to Xixiang village and find jobs such as guiders, and also the agriculture economy changed to tourism economy, and the income and the living standard in the Xixiang village has risen. Also, for the social, there are back migrants and less lonely old people, and it is good for their health. Also, for the negative perspective, there are some social issues, such as changing buildings, lose the rural lifestyle and the traditional culture has destroyed. Also, there are many tourism come to Xixiang village, so there are some pollution about the clean water and the air. Okay, that's all.